Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to start with a very important topic, that is, wait a second, let me just choose my marker first. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to start with a very important topic of accounts, that is known as accounting equations. It's chapter number 5 in class 11th. According to me, it's one of the important chapters because it helps you to understand the basics of the chapter itself. Okay, so accounting equations. Wait, I think black will be more visible. Accounting equation. So accounting equation is it's based on the dual the dual aspect concept. Now you might ask, what is dual aspect concept? So aspect concept says that any any transaction will affect two accounts. Not two accounts, will it says that any transaction will have two aspects. Two aspects, what are they? It will be like, wait, why can I not get the colors? Two aspects, that would be debit and credit. Okay, let me now try to make you understand what are accounting concept equation. Accounting equation, like in maths you have been doing so many equations, like 3x plus 2y is equals to 5. This is what a equation. Similarly, even accounts have some equations that we are going to look forward in this chapter, and you can see this accounting equation is derived from dual aspect concept. If you want to know what is dual aspect concept, you can go watch other videos if you want the detailed description about this. But in simple language, dual aspect equation concept means that no matter what transaction is happening, it will have two aspects, that some account will be getting debited, some will be getting credited. Easy. Now how? Like I say, purchased goods for cash rupees 500. So in this transaction, this is a transaction. Now it will have two aspects, debit and the credit. How you will write it in journal? Purchase account debit to cash account. So this is getting debited, this is getting credit. So this particular transaction had two aspects, debit and credit. So this is what accounting equation is based on. And it says that the amount will be equal. Like here, if I draw the amount column, debit, credit. So what it will be? 500 and 500. The amount needs to be equal only. Right? That is what this dual aspect concept means. That the two aspects will have equal amount. Clear? Like if I take the second example, sold goods of rupees 500 to 50 as debt to Raj and 250 as cash. ठीक है? So what you did sold goods 250 debt to Raj and 250 as cash. So if you have to make the journal, how would you make it? You will write cash account debit, Raj account debit to sales account, and if we have the to do the amount, debit credit 250 250 250 500. So now here you can see that that this and this is equal. Debit is equal to credit. Debit is equal to credit. Okay, so this is a dual aspect. Now moving forward to it. Okay, now we have now I'll write some mathematical expressions. So let's look after it. Asset is equals to liabilities plus capital. Assets is equals to equities. Third, capital is equals to assets minus liabilities. Then fourth, liabilities equal to assets minus capital. Now, these three are one and the same. Like if you are a math student, you know what I am doing. Just कभी इसको इधर भेज दिया to get liabilities. Then to get capital, I send the liabilities to LHS that way. So if you just memorize any one of the formulas from 2, 3 and 4, it's sorted for you, right? Now, asset is equals to equities. What does equity mean? Equity mean total claims. Now you would say, what is total claims? Total claims refers to anything that you are going to get or that is yours. Your possession, you can say. If I have to use a term for it, you can use the term possession. Like total bills receivable is your claim. You're going to get it. Your furniture, it is yours. Your machinery, your property, anything that is yours is total claims, which you can call is as equities. ठीक है? Now, these four are nothing but accounting equation. So now I think you know what we are going to study. Accounting equation, it will be equation. Okay. So I hope now you understand what we are going to study. We are going to study accounting equation. Accounting equation क्या है? These. The whole chapter is about this formula only. Why I am saying only this formula? Because 3 and 4 is just the extension of your second formula. And the second formula is the one I recommend you to study and learn. Okay? Okay. Now, let's talk more about accounting equation to understand in detail. Okay. Asset, you got to know. Asset is what? Anything that's yours. Bills, receivable, furniture, machinery, property. जो भी आपका है, the thing that is yours, your possession is the asset to you. Like for me, my asset is my computer, my mobile phone, or my house, my car, my home furniture. All these are assets to me if I'm running a company. In the company basis, you can say. In the normal terms also, if you ask your father what is your assets, he may name around some of his properties, his cars, his cash, his bank balance, and etc. So that all comes under assets. Assets includes your cash, your bank balance, anything, literally anything that's yours. That is yours. Anything that is yours is asset. Now, what is liabilities then? Liabilities. Liabilities is the amount or the anything that you owe to others. ओव मीन्स आपको कुछ लौटाना है, किसी की कोई चीज आपके पास है, आपको वो रिटर्न करना है, सो दैट इज अ लाइबिलिटी टू यू. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई से लाइबिलिटी, so you purchased goods on credit, so you have not paid for the goods yet, it's on credit. So your liability goes to the creditors. You are having a liability towards your creditor. How? Because in the future you have to pay that amount for purchasing the goods to the creditor. So that's how creditor becomes a liability for you. Same way, there are multiple liabilities, like for example, you have to pay salaries, and let's say you pay the salaries on first of the month. Okay, you pay the salaries in first week of the month. Now it's been third week or the second week of the month. So now this salaries is liability to you. Liability, if I talk about in an intangible way, so providing good quality, like that is value for money goods, that is your liability because they are paying it for you. Or the liability can be that, let's say, this is one person, this is another, let's name them as A and B. A is, this is you, okay, this is you, and this is someone, like someone in the company or some anyone. Now B gives money to you of 500 for providing goods. He gives you 500 to give two watches. तो ₹500 बी ने दे दिया आपको, but you have still not given him two watches. In this case you are holding a liability. How? Because you already got the money but you have not paid the value for it, you have not given him his watches yet, so it's a liability. Now capital is basically the amount that owner, or you can say promoter, gives to the firm to commence, or you can say to grow the firm. Okay, so if you remember the journal also, Sneha comments business with cash. So what you do? You do cash account debit to Sneha's capital account. 1 lakh, 1 lakh. That's how you do, right? You give money to the firm so it can commence. So it's basically known as capital. Capital is actually a liability only to the firm if you look forward to it. Liability to the firm towards owner. That is capital. Okay, I hope this much is clear to you. If you, and this capital can get on increasing. Okay, we'll talk about it more so you will be able to understand. Okay. Now, let us talk about few transactions. So we are clear with the topic of assets, liabilities and capital. So here comes the first. Give me an example of increase in assets and increase in liability. Okay, give me the example. Increase in asset and increase in liability. Comment me below. Here I will tell you, but comment me below and tell you if it's right or not. So its example can be loan from bank or buying goods on credit. These can be the two examples. Here if you take loan from bank, so you will get the asset, that is a bank balance. You will get the liability towards bank because in the end of the day you will have to pay that loan amount to the bank, right? You have to return it. So bank will be your liability and asset. So your liability will increase and your asset in form of bank balance will increase. Buying goods, or you can say buying furniture, buying anything on credit, so it will lead to asset increase. होगा, you are buying it, you are getting it credit, you are not paying that value, it's on credit, so liability increase हो गया because you have to pay back to the creditor. Okay. Second, decrease in liability, decrease in asset. Decrease in liability, decrease in asset. Example can be pay back of loan, ठीक है, or to the creditor, right? So now if you pay back the loan or you pay back the amount to the creditor or to the loan, means you are giving it back to the bank, right? So what will happen? Your cash or bank balance will decrease, but your liability will also decrease. So this cash and bank balance is what? It is your asset. तो liability भी decrease हो गई, asset भी decrease हो गई. Oh, what did I do? Okay, थोड़ा सा ऊपर. What is it happening? Wait. Okay, this much is okay. Third. Third is increase in asset and increase in capital. So now give me an example for this. Increase in asset and increase, one second, I'm so sorry, 1 minute. Okay, now increase in asset and increase in capital. What will be the example? Let's say you have this firm, okay, and being the owner, of course, you want to grow the business, right? So what you do? You give 50K to the firm so it can invest in its technology, R&D, whatever, so they can grow, right? तब क्या हुआ? For the firm, according to the firm, it gets the cash of 50K, means assets increases, and liability, or you can say the capital. Capital, why? Because this is the owner. When the liability is towards the owner, liability towards owner is nothing but your capital. Okay, so now liability, capital, let's use the term capital only. Your capital also increases because now to the firm it took cash of 50K as the asset increases, but the firm has to pay that money back to the owner. The same way it has to pay the money to bank or to the creditors, it has to pay the money back to the owners. So the capital increases. Okay. Fourth, decrease in capital. Oh wait, let me give one more example of this first. Now, increase in asset, increase in capital. Let's say you purchased good for 50K and sold good for 80K. So I think till now you must know the basics कि 50,000 का सामान 80,000 में बेच दिया. So क्या हुआ? Of course the profit of 30K, right? So this 30K का profit or this profit is also example to this scenario, because in further classes you will also learn more about it. But if I tell it about it, sorry, one second. So yeah, how? Because this 30K profit will be added to capital, so capital will increase. It may be in the form of, it's in the form of cash, so cash will increase. So cash is what? Nothing but your asset. So your asset is also increasing, capital is also increasing in this example also. ठीक है? हाँ. Now coming to the fourth point. Okay. Now decrease in capital and decrease in asset. जो ऊपर अभी देखा, let's do it opposite here. यहाँ पे profit हुआ, so increase in capital. Now if it's loss of 30K, let's say purchased of goods 80K and sold good for 50K, so it will lead to loss only. So this loss will lead to capital में decrease, asset में decrease. Okay, Another example of decrease in owner's capital and decrease in asset is drawings. Drawings. Now, what is this drawing? You being the owner, if you are in need of money, if you are in need of money and you have this firm of yours, so जब आपको need है, so you can take the money from the firm. So this taking of money from the firm by the proprietor, by the owner, is known as drawing. So these drawings lead to capital में decrease. How? Because capital क्या है? It's the amount that I need to return to the owner. Right? It's the amount that I need to return to the owner because wait. Because starting में owner gave me money to start the firm, right? And I had to return this money back. Now I'm returning it. Now I am returning the money. So if I'm returning it now, wait. If I'm returning it now, so of course my capital will decrease. मेरी liability कम हो गई. जो मुझे लौटाना था 50k लौटा दिया. Capital गया. Now your asset, it's in need of money, so cash निकाला, cash decrease हुआ, तो asset decrease हुआ. Simple. Okay. Now we'll talk about what we should talk now. Wait. Let's say fifth is increase in asset, decrease in asset. Let's say you purchased goods for 3000. इसमें क्या हुआ? Purchase account debit to cash account. Now purchase, what do you purchase? Goods. Goods क्या है? Assets. Cash क्या है? Assets. So you are decreasing your cash, you are decreasing one asset, and you are getting goods, you are increasing goods, you are increasing another asset. Similarly, last is decrease in liability, increase in liability. It's not the same, another liability, right? So let's say increase in liability का example, let me think. Okay. This is the firm. Here you have creditors. You have to pay 50k, and here's your bank. For paying 50k to the creditors, let's say you didn't have money. What you'll do? You'll take money from the bank. You took money from the bank, that is 30k. So bank, that is your liability, increases because bank you will have to pay 30k now, and you gave this 30k to the creditor, so now your liability towards creditor decreases. Got it? So these were the example. Okay, now let us do one question so we can understand it more easily. Let me write the question first for you and pause the video. Okay, so let me select my pen. Pen. Okay, okay. Here comes 1 second. Okay. S number, transactions, assets is equals to liabilities plus capital. This is how the format you have to draw as well. Serial number, then transactions, and a one big column that will have this equation. This is what? This is your accounting equation. Okay. Assets is equals to liabilities plus capital. Now one by one we'll record these transactions and then we'll end the video there. Try to do it with me. If you are able to do it with me, then it's great. Okay. Now first, Gurman started business with cash 1 lakh. First you'll write it here. Gurman started business with cash 1 lakh. You can't draw the dot here in your examination. I am doing it because I don't want to waste any time writing it, but you have to write the whole, sentences in the transactions. Okay, but here I am having it, so I am just doing this. You can see a lazy work, but you are not supposed to do it like this. If you do it this dot stuff, your marks will be deducted definitely. Now, Gurman started business with cash. Tell me what's happening in this situation. Basically, here your asset is increasing and your capital is also increasing. How? Because the journal entry for this will pass cash account debit to Goodman's capital account credit. So asset may, now I'll write the column for cash, or actually you can leave this also. You don't actually, this should have been here. Okay, wait, let me do it correctly. Fast. Okay, pen. Assets equals to liability plus capital. Cash column बनाया, write 1 lakh there. Now asset increase हो रहा है, capital भी increase हो रहा है. So 0 here, so you will write nothing here. 0 plus 1 lakh. ठीक है. Now second transaction. Purchase goods in cash. Purchased goods in cash 50k. ठीक है. तो इसमें क्या हुआ? Your one asset is increasing, another asset is decreasing. Means cash तो decrease हो रहा है, but goods, or you can say the stock, is increasing. So you will write the one more column here of stock. So minus 50,000 from your cash and plus 50,000 to your stock. So it will like 50,000 of cash plus 50,000 stock is equals to 0 plus 1 lakh. You will see that your asset will always be equal to liability plus capital in any step. ठीक है. Now, oh, ये क्या हो गया? I don't know how did it get rubbed. Sorry. Third, purchased furniture of 20k on credit. Oops. Wait, this should have been in this line. I'm so sorry. Okay, so purchased furniture. Furniture is again asset for you, and cash remains same, right? Because the transaction is done on credit. So 50,000 cash as it is plus 50,000 stock as it is plus 20,000 of furniture is equals to 20,000 plus 1 lakh. Now why I have written 20,000 here liability? Because creditors liability, right? So 50 1 lakh, 1 lakh 20,000 assets, 1 lakh 20,000. If you calculate liability plus capital, 1 lakh 20,000 again equal, right? Again equal. Now next equation, that is for sold goods costing 25, sold goods costing 25k against 35k. Now you means you got 10k ka profit. Now profit is what? Profit is added to capital. Profit will be in form of cash, so it will be added to cash as well. So wait, what? But here the thing comes that for selling goods costing 25k, first you bought goods of 25k, right? तो यहाँ से 25,000 minus. Wait, I'm so sorry. We have already have stock, right? तो stock में से 25,000 minus. How? Because you have goods of 50k. उसमें से 25k का गुड यू सोल्ड फॉर 35k, मेकिंग प्रॉफिट ऑफ 10k. तो ये जो स्टॉक है यू विल डिक्रीज इट फ्रॉम योर स्टॉक प्लस you will add 35,000 which you got in cash, right? Like if you are selling the goods for of 25,000 on in for 35,000, cash कितना मिला? Cash मिला 35,000 only. So you will add your cash of 35,000 and subtract stock में से 25,000 plus you will do 10,000 here because it's your profit. So 1,10,000 plus 20,000 is equals to 85,000 plus 25,000 plus 20,000. ठीक है? Now the last equation, paid 20k back to the creditor. So in this case, where is the अच्छा इसमें where is my cursor? Okay, इस पे मैं लिखना भूल गई. इन परचेज फर्नीचर ऑफ 20k, एसेट इंक्रीज हो रहा है, ऑन क्रेडिट लाइबिलिटी भी इंक्रीज हो रही है. सोल्ड गुड्स कॉस्टिंग 25 अगेंस्ट 35k, एसेट डिक्रीज हो रहा है बिकॉज यू आर सेलिंग गुड्स. As I have discussed earlier in this video only, you can just play back. And another asset, that is your cash, is increasing, that we did here. Okay. Now pay 20,000 of furniture back to creditor. So creditor को you are paying it back. So like we did in the example, liability decrease हो रही है, right? And asset भी decrease. How? Because your 20,000 of cash is going. So what you will do here? I will do minus 20,000 because I paid 20,000 of cash to the creditor. Rest same. or minus 20,000 here. Why? Because I'm getting rid of my liability. I'm paying the whole amount back to my creditor. So 85,000 minus 20,000 is 65,000 plus 25,000 plus 20,000 is equals to 0 plus 1 lakh 10,000. 60, 70, 80, 90, 1 lakh, 1 lakh 10,000. So your asset is equal to your liability. This will here will close a sum. You will draw a scale, a line with your scale, and that's it. You can do it in more beautiful way while not doing this dot things, and write it more nicely and clearly. This line should be from the scale. Anyways, the main motto was you to teach how to do it. You can practice more and more question. This question particularly is from T.S. Grewal illustrations. You can go on search for more questions and try to do them. But this is how you will do your asset liability plus capital, that is your accounting equation. If you are able to understand this much, any kind of question you will be able to do with ease. Any doubt you can ask me, but today we are ending up with this chapter. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, so do like, subscribe and share my channel. Also don't forget to ring the bell hack button so you will get all the notifications of my channel. Till then, bye bye and have a great practice of your accounts.